Hey guys, Catherine here from Gastric Sleep Diaries. I hope you are all having a wonderful Easter. I'm here at my mom's house, so snuck away for a few minutes so that I could do a quick video. And it's kind of funny, last year at this time, I had kind of just gained a lot of weight. Obviously, I've always been heavy, but I just gained kind of an additional 40 pounds, and I only kind of realized it when I pulled out all my summer clothes to go to church on Easter morning, and because it was warm last year. We still have snow on the ground here today, but I had a little freak out because none of them even came close to fitting, and so I didn't even want to come to my mom's house, even though my brother and sister were coming with their partners, and we were going to have a really fun Easter weekend. So I was just feeling super down, I remember, last Easter. And then I felt kind of, I'll talk a little bit more about this later, but my brother's girlfriend is super cute. She weighs probably like 90 pounds. She's really teeny. And she was just dressed so nicely and looked so cute. And I just felt so frumpy and just felt kind of like bitter and resentful. And I'll talk more about that later, but obviously I'm still probably even a little heavier than I was this time last year, but I feel I've made a heck of a lot of progress in terms of getting my weight under control as of this year. So hopefully next year it'll be a whole other story altogether again. So I wanted to come on just to do Annette's 9 questions. I've loved learning more about you guys and listening to your answers, so I thought I would just jump on and do those. Sorry, I have them on my phone, so I just have to unlock them. Alright, so number 1, what are you grateful for? I have to say I am super grateful for my husband. He's super amazing and I love him so much, and he makes me nearly pee my pants laughing pretty much every day. And he's been so supportive in this journey. We met when we were 18 in university and started dating senior year of college, dated for 4 years, got married, and have been married for about 1.5 years now. It's been, it's had its tough moments. He's just about to finish law school next month, so I've been the breadwinner for the last 2 years, and that's been tough at moments just because he's still a British citizen, so he couldn't work, and so it's kind of been pressure on me. But that's coming to an end, and what else? Yeah, it's just been, so that's been hard, but I don't feel like we've ever lost each other during that time. I actually talked to my surgeon about bariatric divorce. I know it's a fairly common occurrence, and obviously, I've chatted with my husband about it, and we don't think it'll be a problem at all, but just, good to talk and learn more about it. And she said that they found that with relationships that are really strong to begin with, it actually just makes them better, but if there is instability in the marriage, then, it can result in divorce. And I think it's been great because he's really said, I love you just as you are, and you don't have to do the surgery. You can, I'll love you and think you're beautiful just like this. So that's been nice to hear, but I know that he wants me to be happy and do the things in my life that I want to do. So number 2, what's missing in your life? I feel like the biggest thing missing in my life right now is just the ability to do what I want with my body. I feel like I'm kind of dragging around this fat suit that's stopping me from doing certain things. Like, I want to go hiking with my dog, and I want to my husband is a big mountain biker, I want to go biking with him. I want to do yoga again. My stomach is just in the way now with yoga. I want to get pregnant one day and not feel like I'm a huge whale. I want to go clothes shopping. I'm so excited to get cute clothes. And I just want to move and feel strong and confident and good. And I feel like I'm kind of lacking that right now. So what do I need to change about myself? I think over the last kind of year, as my weight's really creeped up and gotten to me more, I feel like I've become more negative and kind of bitter. And I've always been a super positive, upbeat person, and I just really felt this kind of change coming over me, and I think that's partly what sparked me to think about weight loss surgery, because I realized, hey, I don't want to be this negative person. I don't want to resent other people because they can, buy a cute pair of pants from J. Crew. I don't want to resent them for that. And I think as part of that, I always compare myself to other people, and I think that you can never really truly be happy if you live your life comparing yourself to everyone else. There's always someone better off, someone worse off, and you just really need to find happiness within yourself just as you are. So that's something I really want to make sure I work on and, am mindful of. What am I most proud of about myself? Question 4. I think I'm really tenacious and driven. I set my sights on something and I really have always gone for it, and for the most part succeeded. Obviously weight loss has been this kind of anomaly as part of that, and I've been at the weight center. They've given me a lot of articles to read on why weight loss is to some extent this kind of futile struggle, and we all beat ourselves up so much over it, but there's real science behind why we lose weight and gain it all back. So that's been helpful, and I feel like I am putting my mind to this weight loss in a different way, and hopefully it will happen. 5, what are my talents? I'd say I'm a really good writer. I've always enjoyed writing and felt like I could express myself through it. I'm also a really good swimmer. I swam competitively for a time, and if I could live in the water, I would. And lastly, I guess I think I'm a really good friend. I've always been really loyal, and I've always tried to bring my friend groups together. I've always been kind of like the cruise director, organizing everyone to do stuff. So I guess I think I'm a pretty good friend. 6, what was the toughest time in your life? I would definitely say when I was 16, my parents divorced, and my mom actually left my dad for a woman. So that was really shocking and really, really tough. I didn't talk to her really for about a year after that, and we'd always been best friends, so it was this really confusing time. My dad got cancer that year, so it was kind of a double whammy. And then I kind of shut down. I got mono, I got pneumonia, I gained 60 pounds, went from 190 to 250, just because I was like, ah! So that was, my mom was with her partner for 7 years. They're not together anymore, but I eventually, came to love her too, and, love is love and family's family, so it was hard to get used to at first, but, it is what it is, and, yeah. Number 7, what is the craziest thing you have ever done? When I was 21, my friend and I went backpacking in Thailand for a month, and I am such a planner, and I always like to know, what's coming up, what can I expect, and we basically went and had our first hotel night booked, and the rest of it we said, all right, we're going to go here, and then here, and then here, but we just would get to the town and go find somewhere to sleep that night, and that was really hard for me. I remember the first night we got there just crying my eyes out because I was completely terrified. But it was an adventure, and funnily enough, about halfway through, we're best friends, but sometimes when you're with each other all the time, you get tired, and she loved to hike, and I love beaches, so we ended up splitting up, and so I traveled in Thailand for a week by myself, which now I look back and I'm like, oh my god, that was crazy. But I didn't have a cell phone, I had no way of getting in touch with anyone, I was just kind of, yeah, so that was kind of crazy and badass. Yeah, and then we met up and, finished our last week together, and it was great. What is my greatest regret? Number 8. I think it's KT-VSG and VSG Heart My Sleeve, both said, getting to this point. How did I get 10 pounds shy of 300 pounds? How did I get here? And feeling so kind of bad about myself. But at the same time, I think you do have to sometimes hit rock bottom to make a change. And so I regret getting to that point, but at the same time, I think it probably saved my life that I did, and that I'm here, I'm going through this, and I'm now part of this community, and I'm really grateful. So, biggest regret, but I think, some really good things have come out of it. Sorry, this is taking forever. And then number 9, who has had the greatest impact on your life? I would definitely say my mom. I think she's so courageous and so amazing and kind, and I love her so much, and I've learned so much from her and everything she's been through, and yeah, just love her like crazy. And it's really cute. My husband and my mom get along super well, I think because he moved from Scotland. He was like 22, and his parents aren't here, and so he's almost like one of her kids now too. And I think, you know, we're silly and act like children all the time anyway. So she's really taken him in, and they get along famously. So yeah, and I just wanted to tag a few people for this. I don't know if I can tag this many, but I'm going to anyway. haziemax, maxxpa, Dragon Turner, sarlharrison, and Sammie B. I tag you all for this 9-question thing. I think it's super fun, and I want to know more about you. And then finally, I want to actually do a surgery tag video, basically asking you post-op guys maybe 10 questions that a lot of us pre-oppers have before going into surgery. So look out for that, and all you pre-op peeps, if you have questions about the surgery and the recovery that you want to ask post-oppers, just message me or make a comment, and I will try and include those. I think that'll be really interesting for us pre-ops to see as well. So that is it for me. Sorry this has run on so long, and I hope you guys have a wonderful Easter. Okay, bye.